Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Thank y'all to everybody who is listening to us tonight. Thank you to those folks who listened to the show tonight on TuneIn. Thank you to the folks that checked into www.legacyinternetradio.com, as well as those folks who checked in with us, who are listening to us in the future on YouTube. Now to our thank yous. Special thank you to the whole Legacy Internet Radio crew that checked in. Part of the show, of course, was brand new, and part of it was replay. So you heard from the clip from our 2-year anniversary show. So you heard from the First Lady of Legacy Internet Radio, comedian S. Lissa P. You heard from our co-host here on 8 1/2 Steppin' with Marcus J. S.Y. Butler, our brother Jay Grizzy. You heard from Big Rube, as well as others. So thank you to those folks for being a part of it, of the show tonight. Thank you to our brother Dave in LA, also known as David Wren, host of Tando Radio Show on Black Talk Radio Network. We appreciate that, brother. Of course, we had a good dialogue. That was also a replay, but we had a good dialogue with him, with Dave and Mr. LP Steven Sykes. So thank you to him as well, SY, and others were part of that segment. Then, of course, the brand new content that we had here tonight. We had a 3-time Emmy Award winner, our sister Patricia Gonzalez. She is the author of The Grand Adventures of Patty and Fenway. So thank you for Patricia for joining us here tonight. And a special thank you to the serial entrepreneur, the president and CEO of Outreach Realty Services and the Outreach School of Real Estate. Our sister Roberta Hosky joined us here on Legacy Internet Radio. As we do at this time in the show every single week, we always profile a missing and/or exploited child. Tonight is no different. Tonight we are looking to bring home Brittany Thompson. Brittany Thompson is a black female. She's been missing since July 9th, 2014 from East Orange, New Jersey. Her date of birth is September 15th, 2000. She's 14 years old. Once again, she's a black female. She's got black hair, brown eyes. She stands 5'4" and weighs 150 pounds. Once again, she was last seen on July 9th, 2014. She may wear a strawberry blonde weave in her hair, and she may also go by the name of Kiara Ford. If you've seen Brittany Thompson, please contact the National Center for Missing and/or Exploited Children on their website, missingkids.com, or call the local East Orange, New Jersey Police Department at 973-266-5000, or, of course, call 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. Let's try to bring these babies home. So that's pretty much it. As you know, I always try to close out the show with some final words, and so I'll go ahead and kind of give my final statement as to how we're going to close out tonight. There's been a lot of talk in social media about a young rapper who died recently in a drive-by shooting. Lionel Pickens went by the stage name Chinks, or Chinks Drugs. He was a rapper from Queens, New York, who was murdered over the weekend in a drive-by shooting. We've seen this all too often with the unsolved murders of Tupac and Biggie, Big L, others. No one deserves to die this way. Let's just start off by saying that. Ever. Nobody ever deserves to die this way, no matter what. I think we should live, however, how we want to die. And that's positively, but with vigor. I never heard of this guy, Chinks Drugs, before his killing, but all I had to see was a stage name and some of the names of his songs, and it concerned me. Of course, posthumously, but it concerns me. Chinks Drugs, Coke Boys is the name of his record label, with Cocaine Riot and Coke Boys being the name of his albums and things of that sort. And as I stated again, no one ever deserves to be killed for their craft or their music or something like that. The reality is, though, if we're celebrating a negative criminal lifestyle, it's going to make you a target, whether that's fair or not. When I was younger, I was part of that drive because I love Pac. I love Biggie and some of the others, and I still do. I miss their artistry and I miss their music, but most importantly, I miss them. I miss the fact that they didn't get a chance to live to be 30 years old, and they died so violently and they died so tragically, just like this young man, Chinks Drugs. And I used to use the argument of movie stars, saying that movie stars don't suffer the same ridicule as musicians due to the images in their craft. And I feel even more strongly about that now. Because we leave the movie theater knowing that when you get mad, you don't grow and turn green and smash things. When folks hear some of these songs, they truly believe that these people represent these songs. Come on, y'all. They don't. Many of them leave the hood and head straight to the burbs because it's a fantasy world. They write these songs as fantasies. It's not the reality, but a lot of people really think they are, and that is what gets them caught up in this lifestyle and this negativity and this murder. We celebrate negative songs because we, as a society, celebrate negativity. That's the real difference. That's the real sadness. That's the real tragedy. That's the murk. Marcus's unrelated rant that ain't got nothing to do with what we in here talking about tonight. It's the end of the show. I want to remind everybody that independence is key to building your legacy. I want to say peace to all the stars and all of the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We'll be back right here, y'all, next week. Peace.